Hey, it's TR back with another truck camper restoration video, and today we're on to the details. We've got lots of little details to tie down to finish things up, but we're damn close. Today I am working on getting this ceiling installed. I just unwrapped these and they're going to take a while to expand. So we're going to let them sit out here and expand for a while. Alright, it's the next day and I'm going to finish this up. It got brutally hot in here yesterday, like 100 degrees. I am going to continue and finish up this foam installation. Just about out, but I don't have far to go. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to come out here to this seam you can't see, but I'll show it to you here in a bit. And so I'm going to just go back to time lapse, I think. Alright, later. This thing's going to be really soundproof. I can already hear it already. It's really dead up in here, which is perfect because a space like this is going to be full of echoes, and so it's good to have this done now. I can tell the difference already. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice on the GoPro, but I guess we'll find out when I get working on this. I'll give this a good chance to set up, and then I'll come back and I'll trim off these edges, and then we'll put this trim ring in, and that's one more thing off the list. All right, I'm going to show you a trick on maintaining these shower enclosures, bathrooms, whatever you want to call it. I used to do this regularly on my Class A because it had a, what do they call this stuff? Fiberglass, thank you. Sucks to get old. Hey, stay up there. It needs to be tightened up a little bit, obviously. So keep up out of my face. There we go. Okay. Good cleaner wax. About once every 6 months or a year, usually a year, depending upon how often you use the shower. But anyway, I've already shaken this up really well, but sometimes it tends to want to get clumpy. Okay, we're good. Now, just wax it like you'd wax your car. A little hunk of on here. Just go in here and wax it. Show me wax on, wax off. And the wax is pulling that pencil line off too. Work in sections so you don't forget where you were. And so I'll probably do this whole wall. On a white surface like this, it's hard to see where you've been. But give it a good rub down. Look how much dirt is coming onto this. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm preparing a little test piece that will emulate the seams in the ceiling and in the walls. So I just have a piece of this cut out. This is from a window. So what I'm doing is I want to test the adhesion of the webbing to the trim piece when I use contact cement. I think that's going to be the most effective, but I want to test it first before I get too far ahead of myself. So we're going to do that right now. Here's the edge banding I used. This is just 1.5 inch edge banding, and I'm just going to lop off a piece here. We don't need much, but just enough to do the test. So we'll go maybe like this, maybe right here. They make really expensive irons to do this with. I bought a cheap one from Goodwill. because why bother? And I've had it sitting there and heating up for a minute, so we're just going to iron this down. That's looking pretty good. All right, now contact cement. So let's try that. Okay, so here's a piece of the webbing I'm using. It's 1.5 inches as well, cotton. Good enough. Whoops, man, I got to get some sunscreen on. That sun is intense. I've given this time to cure. It's stuck down pretty good. Should be pretty close emulation to what's inside. Now I just have some Weldwood contact cement. I think this is gel. Yeah, because I wanted the no drip formula because I'll be using it overhead. I've used this stuff before. It's good poop. Okay, this is a 2-inch chip brush. I think I got a, let me get a smaller chip brush, hang on. All right, this will work better, I think. This is just a smaller chip brush, basically Harbor Freight. Disposable, basically 59 cents. So what I want to do is I'm going to come in here and, of course, you know, if you used contact cement before, if you haven't, the idea is that you put a thin coat on both of the items. I'm mostly concerned about whether or not it will stain the webbing. I'm hoping it won't, but we'll see. Oh man, this sun is hot. I'm not going to be able to work out here for long today. Okay, we're going to let that tack off and then we'll come back and we'll test it. All right, let's see how she goes here. I need my little roller. Hang on, it might be right here where I can get it easy, handy. All right, I'm going to say that's going to be successful. Let's see if it's stuck down. Oh yeah, that ain't coming up. Well, it will, but so I do have a little repositionability. But let's see. Let's let that set for a minute. Let's put this away because I'm going to be needing it. So I'm fitting this edge banding over this seam here. And I'm going to make it a little extra long because I want to custom fit it. So I'm going to come down at least to the countertop. And then some, okay, there we go. So we'll just get a rough guesstimate on it right there, and then we'll just kind of square it off this way. I want to run this up just past the edge of the cabinet. So we'll get the edge of that trim right there. Okay, that's a mark. Okay, so let's cut this top and get it fit first. I probably only need to go maybe 1/4 inch. So you got to be really careful when you're doing the lengthwise because it wants to split. But I'm going to give it about maybe 1/2 inch. Wait a minute, is that right? It's this way. Just about screwed that up. And then here. Oh, see what I mean? I split it. It's okay because it's going to be hidden underneath the webbing, but that's why I kind of like the scissors, to be honest with you. Alright, we're going to fit this up here like this. This comes down here. It works. All right, well, let's get an iron on there and see if we can get that stuck down. Come on. Is my roller in here? Oh, there it is. Alright, so now that you've seen me burn myself, let's unplug this. We're going to let that cure for a minute while we work on this overhead seam. My idea is use a piece of this gray, like right there, and then use a piece of the tan right next to it. So let's get that going. What did I say that was? 51 9/16. Measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut 12 times. 51 9/16. This is a heavy duty nylon webbing. I'm going to flame the ends, keep it from fraying. That's pretty good. This contact cement's pretty nasty, especially if you're working in a confined space like this. I'm going to turn on the fan and open up the vent here, but I'm going to use this mask just because. Okay, I'm just laying out a line on the ceiling here so I don't have a bunch of excess contact cement slapped all over. Okay, let's get this microwave back in. I'm gonna give it a quick cleaning. It's a small one, it's only 600 watts. So I'm probably gonna replace it. Is everything within reach? Everything's done up here. Okay, let's see, how do I do this? There it goes. Oh, that's a little teeny microwave. That's gonna have to go. That's all there is to it. Let's get some measurements here. So I've got up to 24 by, well, 14, but we probably need to be around 13. And the opening in this existing face is, keep those numbers in mind. Okay, I'm gonna finish trimming out this inverter cover. I've got it painted. And I've got some vents I'm gonna snap in there, and they are right, they should be right here close. I think they're, yeah, right here. I think they might need to be glued. I don't know, they're gonna stay. I think they'll stay. We might put a little dab of hot melt on the back of those. Okay, now what I've done is I was in here a little while ago and I cut out my little cover here that I'm going to put over this. And I've got a little hinge here somewhere. All right. Okay, let's get some VHP here. Seems to be just the right size. Just get this centered up here, nice and centered. Right there. Okie doke, let's take a look at this guy. This is wallpaper, but I bought two different colors because I wasn't sure what I was gonna like. I sure got more than I needed. All right, this one's not bad. What do you think? And or this one. This one's kind of busy. This one's not too bad. Okay, let's look at it on the wall here. See how if we can envision this on this wall. That's pretty close to this gray. It kind of matches that. Picks up some of those colors. Oh boy. Decisions. They both work equally well. I'll think about it and then we'll get started on installing them. I'm cutting myself a little filler plate here for a backer for my TV mount. I need to get a good solid back on it, so we need something that's 9 by 12. I just got to say that Makita saw has got to be just about the best saw like that I have ever owned. It cuts so true, so straight, so strong. It's just an amazing piece of equipment. All right, let's go see if this fits. That piece I just cut goes right up in here. Okay, I sanded it off and then I chamfered the edges here just to make it easier to go in here. It should slide right in. It was pretty tight fit before. Perfect. All right, so before I put that in there the rest of the way, I want to get some glue on it. I ought to wipe that surface down. Let's see, is there something I can wipe that down with in here? Yeah. All kinds of dust and stuff has been floating around in here. Just wipe it. I'll just put a liberal amount of glue on this. Okay, there's the cell booster. I just have it unpowered right now because I'm not using it. Then of course all this mess here is for this TV. I'm actually considering maybe snaking that inside, but for right now it's good. Got the mount through bolted. This is gonna be nice. I'll be able to lay right here in this bed and watch TV or swing this out. Well, I'm pretty much done with this stuff in here. I think this cabinet's about ready now to put back together. I've got, you know, parts all cut and ready to be put in there to hide everything. And I think we're pretty close, but I am going to do one thing. I am going to go ahead and add an outlet over on this side. Right there. I'm going to put an outlet in. Okay, so that way I won't have this cable running over there. Let's see how close we are. Alright, I gotta take a little bit off the side here. But all in, I'm pretty happy with the way it's turning out. So if you found value in this video and you didn't mind the fan noise too much, give me that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe, ring the notification bell. Got a few videos yet to go on the truck camper restoration, and then we're going to be out camping in it. But for now, it's time to go. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Till we get together for another truck camper restoration video, peace.